Welcome again. I hope you have watched the previous two sessions. Today we are going to learn the relational operators and how to use them. Okay, how to use them we are going to learn today. What are the relational operators? Okay, we have greater than, we have less than, we have greater than or equal to, we have less than or equal to, we have a equal to, and we have a not equal to. What is these operators will do? It will compare the left hand side with the right hand side. So if I say here my x is 7, y is 3, x is greater than y will give me true. X is less than y will give me what? False. X is greater than or equal to y will give me true. It can be greater or it can be equal. Remember, x is less than or equal to y will give me false. It can be less than or it can be equal. X is equal to y will give me false because not equal. There is a difference between equal to and there is a difference between single equal to. In single equal to, right hand side will be assigned to the left hand side. Here right hand side will be compared with the left hand side. After this statement, x and y will hold the same value of y. Here after this statement, x and y will have their original value 7 and 3. X is not equal to y will give me true. Why? Because it's not equal. Now if I say here in this case my x is 5, y is also 5, this will give me false, this will give me false, this will give me true. Why? Because it can be equal, greater or it can be equal. This also true, less than or equal. This will give me true and this will give me what? False. Okay. Let's put something in compiler and see what is coming. Then we will go further. So we said like this, x is equal to 7, y is equal to 3. If I say print, okay, x is greater than y, the result is going to be what? True. If I say here z is equal to, I can say like this, I can sort in a variable, z is equal to x is greater than y. That means the result is going to be stored in what? Z. I print the z, I'm going to get true. Remember, true is a keyword, false is a keyword. The first character is in uppercase. First character is what? In uppercase. Remember that. Okay. Now, I want to write whether the x value lies between 5 and 10 or not. Okay. If you want to write it, yeah, you can say like this. X value lies between 5 and 10 or not. Therefore, x should be greater than 5. Okay. And less than what? 10. 7 is lying between 5 and 10. What's answer I got? If I say here in this case instead of 7, I put 17. I'm going to get what? Got it? Yeah. So you can, how you write mathematically the same way you can write here. Now let us see how to apply this in a program. I want to find out, I have been given two number. I want to say here right now who is greater. Okay. So how to write it? See, if, after if, put the condition. What is the condition? X is greater than y. If x is greater than y, see, then you need to put a colon. This is a title. A title will always end with a colon. Below the title will have a body. The body will be one space inside or one tab inside. It cannot be on the same line. Okay. I say print. What's that? X is greater than y. Okay. Else is a body. I put it. If the condition is false, else print. What I should write? What? X is less than. Okay, I'm going to run the code. I got the output 7 is greater than 3. But if I write here in this case 30, what I'm going to say? 7 is less than what? 30. Right? Okay. Now, no sir, I want to write like this. What I wanted, x can be, if it is x is greater than y, I want to write x is greater than y. If x is less than y, I want to write x is less than y. Otherwise, I want to say it is equal. Otherwise, the option is what? Equal. That means here, if x is greater than y, you execute this statement, correct? If x is not less than y, you come to the else part. When I come to the else part, you have to have a two option. What are the two options? One is x can be less or it can be equal. In this case, what we'll do? Again, you need to check a condition. If you want to check a condition, you need to put a elif. If it is not, so what I should write? X is less than y. I need to do this. If this condition also fails, what it means? Else print. I want to say x and y are what? Equal. Done. And the code, I got it. So if we put here in this case 3, actually case 7 is what? Greater than 3. If we put both are 7, I want to get what? This. Okay. Now, how many else if you can have any number? Else must be the last. Else must be the last. Okay. Now, you can keep on cascading. Now, between the if, after the body, how many statements you can put? Any number of statements. You can put any number of statements. But remember, all the statements should be in the same tab line. Okay. So I put here right now print hi. You can write. It's not necessary print. Anything you can do. Yeah, we are going to solve problems. Okay. You can write any number of statements. I put 7 and 3. It's going to execute that. 7 and this, and it's going to print the hi for me. Got it? Yeah. Now let us see here in this cases. I want right now find. I have been given 3 numbers. I need to find who is the greatest. I need to find who is the greatest. Okay. If I want to find out of these 3 numbers, I want to who is the greatest here in this case. Okay. But I need to solve with an if else. Okay. What I'm going to do. So simple thing. What we need to do. If it is what we mentally we do whenever we write a code. Okay. So I'm going to first I'm going to show you how I'm supposed to do. So if I have been given 3 numbers, what I'm supposed to do here? 8, 15, 7. How do I do mentally? I compare this and this, I get the result. That result I compare with this, I put what? This is what I do, correct? This is what I do in my mentally. Compare these two. We as a human being, we never be able to compare what? 3 numbers, 4 numbers together. We compare 2 numbers, get the result. That result we compare with the next. Okay, the 4. How I am going to write this code? So I have been given what? 3 numbers, right? X, Y, Z. I put here, let's say in this case is 5. If X is greater than Y, what is the meaning of this? Who is the greatest? I need the greater, right? Okay. So if it is need a greater, I am going to create a variable greater, initialize to 0. If X is greater than Y, I am going to say here G is equal to X. I stored the X value in my brain. Otherwise, see, else, who will be there next is what? G should become, what should become what in this case is Y. Out of these 2, I found the greatest, right? So now what I should do? Now we got the greater among the first and the second, right? Which is stored in what? G, right? Now what is the next step is what? I can say if G is greater than, or if G is greater than what? If G is greater than Z, this is what we did. We compared 7 and 3. We took the result in our mind that we compared with the next number. Okay, if G is greater than Z, what is that? G itself is what? G itself is the greater right now. If it G is less than Z, what is the meaning of this? Who is greater now? Z, right? Otherwise, I need to say G is going to be equal to G, which is of no use. Therefore, what I can do? G is equal to G. If not, the G will remain what? G only, right? You can remove this. That means you can also write only if. It's not necessary every if has to have a if else, right? Okay. So in this case, I can say print. Yeah. Okay. Now let's say in this case, in the Y is 3, I put Y is 30. Who should be the greatest what? 30. Correct? Remember, every program must have an input, process, and the output. Okay. Now, you have declared a variable here which initially is 0. Correct now? You see, without error will work. But when it will not work? When it will not work is when you are running a code, if the variable is may not get a value. What do I mean by this? Look at this. If I remove the else, there is a possibility G may not get a value. In this case, why? Because if X is in this context, so 7 is greater than 30 is what? False. Therefore, in this case, G does not have a value. Now, next time you can't compare with G, it's going to give an error for me. right? Therefore, in this key, that's the reason I initialize. Anytime when you create a variable, initialize them to what? Some value you give it. Okay. Right now, I put optional. Okay, done. Now the next here, sir, right now, I wanted right now to find whether the given number is an Armstrong number. Given number is an Armstrong number. Okay. Now let's understand what is an Armstrong number. What is an Armstrong number? Let's say one day 3 digit, let's say, okay. What is an Armstrong number? 3 digit Armstrong numbers are, see, I've been given a 153, 1 cube. If it's a 3 digit number, you have to cube them. 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube, 1 plus 125 plus what? 27, that become 153. The cubic sum of its individual digits will become the number itself. This is what I'm saying. Therefore, what I need to do? What is my input and number? What I'm supposed to do? I need to take one digit, cube it, find the sum, compare the sum with what? With the original number. So how I'm going to write a code? So I need to take a number. How to take a number? You can take int. I'm casting it to what? And by default it gives me a string. Therefore I'm converting into what? Done. Now what I next to do? I need to take the one digit. How to get one digit? If I give you 153, I want 3. 3 is in the units place. Therefore I'm going to say here. So first digit is equal to x mod 10. Right? If you want whatever is there in the units place, you need to a mod plus 10. Now I need to take out the second digit. Second digit is equal to x is 153 divided by 10 became what? 15. Now in 15 I want the first digit. Therefore I put what? Mod 10. Now the third digit. Third digit is equal to x is 153 divided by 10 give you what? Divided by 10 is going to give me what? How much is going to give me? 15 right now. Yeah, if you say yes, there is something wrong. We are going to come back to you, okay? And then 15 divided by 10 would give me what? 1. Now what I'm supposed to do? Cubic sum. Sum is equal to, I need to find the cube of it. Therefore I write first raised to 3 plus second raised to 3 plus third raised to 3. Yeah. Now I need to compare sum with what? If sum is equal to x. What I should say? Print x is an Armstrong number. Right? Else print x is not an Armstrong number. Done. Run the code. The 153. I run the code. X is not an Armstrong number. 153 is not an Armstrong number, it says. Why? Simple thing. Because you assumed x is 153. 153 divided by 10 is what? 15. No, it is 15.3. Why? Because it's a float division. It is a fractional division. If you want it, what I need to do? Double. You put a double. Otherwise, it will give you what? In decimals, will give you the answer. I'm going to give you 153. Yeah, it is an Armstrong number. If I give you 165, it is not an Armstrong number. If I give you 371, it is an Armstrong number. Yeah, let's go to the next problem. So, okay, let us solve this problem by ourselves. Okay, what is the problem? See, let's read the question carefully. Input the salary. If the salary is greater than 50,000, give 10% of the salary as bonus. If it is greater than 25,000 but less than or equal to 50,000, give 20% of the salary as bonus. Otherwise, give 25% as bonus. What you need to print? Print the salary, bonus and the gross. Now tell me, printing the salary, bonus and the gross is common for all the cases or is different for different cases? It's common. What is different here in this case is calculating the bonus is different. In this case, I'll put it inside the if else. Okay. Now how I should do? Let us see. Okay. So I am going to enter the salary. Correct. My salary can be in fraction. That's what I made it. Convert the string into a float conversion. Let's say this is salary. Now I need to calculate what? Bonus, right? Because that is different for different salaries. Salary is greater than 50,000. You can't put a comma between 50,000, right? Is a title. Bonus is equal to what I should write what? Bonus is equal to salary into what? How much? 10%, so 4.1. Right? Else, L, if you come to the else part means what? Your salary is not greater than 50,000. You agree? That means it can be equal to 50,000 or less than 50,000. In this case, I am not going to check whether it's less than or equal to 50,000. No, I'm going to say else if salary is greater than 25,000. Why? Because if you come to the else part means obviously it is not greater than 50,000 right now. Therefore, I put bonus is equal to what I should write 0.2. Else, what I should write? If not, the only options available it is less than what? 25,000. Bonus is equal to I should write what? See, I put into 2. I put sorry salary into 0.2. Else salary into point what? Right? Now I'm going to now printing is common. Print. What I should do? Salary is equal to what I should salary is equal to what? The salary print bonus is equal to bonus print gross is equal to bonus plus what? Salary. The code salary is what? I put 6. Salary is this, bonus is this, and the gross is this. Yeah. Therefore, remember, whatever you want to do specific to a condition, put inside the if else. Whatever is common, keep it where? Outside. Don't keep on printing. I would have, some people do like this, okay? They print everywhere. See, everywhere. Here also they go and print it. Here also they go and print it. It's of no use. Why? Because these 3 statements is common for all of them, right? Therefore, don't do this. Yeah, keep it outside. Yeah.